Everybody. Um, Today I'm just going to talk about debugging Mastra, getting it to run, and then I'm just going to demonstrate the tooling here. Um, so I'm pretty new to Node.js, right? Or TypeScript, and dealing with that. So it's not that difficult, I guess, to get the hang of things after you've been programming for a while. But for me, I love the debugger, and the debugger is like kind of like one of the best ways to just see how another program is working or another library is working. Um, in this, I'm going to show you guys how to debug Mastra and see where everything's flowing if you want to get that deep into it. And I'm just going to demonstrate it on a tool, and then we could possibly look at an agent here. I'm kind of making this up on the fly. So going into my run Mastra script here, we are going into creating Node.js. I just set it up as run Mastra, and I'm just using my node interpreter that I have set up with NVM, set up bundled. I don't know if this matters or doesn't matter. I've tried it with and without this, and it works fine. And then I'm choosing the working directory to be that Mastra/output. So when you run Mastra dev, it's going to bundle it, and put it in this outputs folder. And it's going to basically collapse everything into this index.mjs file. I think your tools, I guess, are kind of separate. I haven't really explored that, but the main thing here is I've got it working, and I can go and debug. And this may not be the best solution, but it does get the job done. So going into the Mastra CLI, it basically goes and tries to find where your instrument hook.mjs is, and that's in that same outputs folder right here, right? So you can just run their command that they have inside the CLI, or just point it to here. And I use the full path just so nothing breaks. I'm doing the same thing here. And then for the file we're going to be targeting, it's going to be the index.mjs right here. And then your environment variables, this is where you're going to put all your API keys. And so I have Firecrawl, and I have OpenAI set up as well. So that's kind of just the setup here. So let's go ahead and take a look at a little demo here. Click OK. One thing I did notice is sometimes it takes up too much memory, but I have to just restart the application. And it could honestly just be WebStorm. Yeah. So anyways, this is a tool that I've been working on, or it's a really simple tool. It just looks at a JSON file full of magic cards, I know, and it pulls out that specific card's name just for when it's searching. So I'm working on just a fun little project where I can give my agent a deck list from a URL, and it's going to go fetch that information, or fetch the deck list, and then go look up all the cards from this JSON file here. And it's going to give me a summary on like how they interact with each other and how the deck works. So here I'm just kind of, messing around with some changes. So I have double console logging here, and logging the response as well. So I have my breakpoint set here, and we're going to go ahead and hit that run Mastra in debug. Just going to get it all set up and running. And so let's hop over, click agents. You can see that coming through. So we're going to come over here to tools. I'm going to click on my deck agent, and then I've named it, JSON tool. Get card details from JSON tool. We can come in here, and we have that card name. And I've just been looking up Stoneforge Mystic because if you know, you know. So I'm going to hit submit. And boom, we hit our breakpoint here. So now we can kind of see what's going on in the context, what's being passed. And then if we want to, we can start diving in. We're going to step into our response. And then we're going to hit that function, get card from JSON. we're just going to go through, read that file, parse the JSON, and then we're going to pull out that card and then return that information, right? So we can just get out of this. We get our response back. So let's take a look at the response. Stoneforge Mystic, we got the name, the set, the type, and then the text along with the mana cost and mana value. So we're just gonna go past this breakpoint, and we can see over here on the right, we get the expected display output that we needed.